Okay, I am live. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is the last day of the month, and that means month end money pulse check time. Just a reminder, I've been doing this at the end of every month for the past few years. This is my way of holding myself accountable to reviewing my monthly budget, my spending, my goals, and I hope this serves as inspiration to encourage you to do the exact same. I'm going to walk you through my high level budget categories and how I did in the month of May in those categories. So let me pull up my tracker because, yes, I track my spending throughout the month. Everything that I do is what I teach my clients to do too. So it's worked for me for many years and I don't see myself stopping. So here we are. So, first things first. I did have a profit in the month of May. So I always like to look at how much money came in, how much money went out, and was I in the red or was I in the green? For May, I was definitely in the green, which is a great thing. I was over budget in a few categories, but I had more money coming in than going out in the month. So that's great. I actually signed a 3-month consulting project totally separate from City Girl Savings, which I will leverage to help me reach some of my other goals that I have. Still doing City Girl Savings full time, but I'm taking on this extra work so that I can get a little bit ahead financially. So that started in May, and I'll start to see the residual results of that in June, July, and August. So going back to May, profitable, more money coming in than going out. As far as my budget categories go, I'm just going to start at the top. So savings, I saved exactly what I planned to. So I have standard transfers set up every month. And so as long as those happen, I'm good to go. I don't usually go over. I'm not usually under. As long as those transfers take place, I'm good to go. Now that's just my automatic savings transfers. I do have certain goals that I save for, but I count that as another category. Okay, so next category in my budget, housing. This is similar to savings. I have a set amount going into a specific account for all things housing twice a month. So as long as those transfers take place, I'm good to go. Now, sometimes like something will happen with the house or, an HOA fee will pop up and that's when that category may go over, but that doesn't happen often. Next category, personal bills. So I was over budget in personal bills for the month of May, and that's because my dog had his annual shots and like physical, and that costs some money. So that put me over budget in the personal bills category. Next is groceries. I was right on target with that. I have a set amount set up to go into an account just for groceries every month. So again, as long as that happens, I'm good to go. Gas or transportation, I should say, definitely over budget. I think everybody is over budget in transportation because of the rise in gas costs. I had 2 fill-ups in the month, and with the rising gas costs, that put me over budget for the category. Okay, meals out. I was over budget in meals out, which is something that I'm constantly working towards. But to be fair, I didn't dine out that much in the month of May. So if I'm looking at my spending tracker, I'm seeing there are gaps in between when I made food purchases. However, the purchases I did make were pretty large. Like, for example, I bought me and my boyfriend barbecue this past weekend, and that was over $100. So, an expense like that, it won't take long to go over budget. I definitely donated more than I had originally budgeted in the month of May. There's just so much going on in the world, and things just, they break my heart. And at minimum, what I can do is donate. And so definitely went over budget there, but I could care less, to be honest. I will probably increase this category moving forward because I feel like I'm trending in this direction. But so that's that category. Fun spending, I was over budget as well. Not as I'm looking through my expenses in fun spending for the month, Nothing too crazy. I have regular lash appointments, and every couple of months I have to do what's called an extended session, and that usually costs not double what I typically pay, but it costs more, and so that put me over budget. And then I did put some money towards some of my goals. So I put a little extra into my Palm Springs second home account, and then I put some money into an investment account. So that was my May month. Definitely have some areas I can improve in. Definitely have some things that I'm working on moving into June. I want to keep those discretionary spending categories in check. So that'll be my focus there. I also want to put as much as possible towards my goals, especially with this extra lump sum that'll be coming in. And then, move into the summer. I have a couple of trips in the works. So just being mindful of my travel savings and making sure I stay on budget while I go. But that's it. So I would love to know if you did your own month-end money review and what that looked like for you. So definitely drop a comment to let me know, and I will see you back here same time next month. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.